Here we go. Welcome to it. It is the Plan B After Show podcast. Brock Hunter, you buddy. All right, let's
What's
right to it. It's time for another Back in the Day. Back in the day, August 4th. Let's go back 131 years ago, 1892. Sunday school teacher Lizzie Borden murdered her father and stepmother with a hatchet. She was arrested, but later acquitted. Probably because it's 1892, and they're like, "Well, you said you didn't do it. We don't really
we don't have any evidence. Where's the DNA?" Right.
Well, I've heard that name before, but I don't know anything about that story. Obviously, it's a pretty famous one, right? Lizzie Borden, do you know anything about that?
No, don't know much about it, but it reminds me of like the Amityville thing or whatever. Nobody wants to die by hatchet.
God, that sounds awful. Like,
you know what's wild? Even just talking about these stories, it's like, oh yeah, there's people that live their life and then one day got hatcheted up,
just
got hacked up. Hey, come on. Yeah, that's. You think more so nowadays people are starting to understand like the value of life, or no? I feel like back in the day, you just kill somebody and move on.
I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Like people are starting to really understand that, like, this is kind of important. Like every single day, every breath, that you get is pretty valuable.
I think it's just because it was such hard living, and death was so common that you're just like, yeah.
That's the thing. You're actually absolutely right on that. Like the Victorian era, I was reading up on that and watching stuff on that, and like death was like that was a part of life. It was a big thing. They almost didn't celebrate it, but they like. So in the Victorian era, you didn't even like get along with your kid until he was 7. Because if he lived past 7, that meant he wasn't going to die.
Right.
And so parents like started taking pictures of the kids and like started hanging out with them and doing stuff with them after 7. Because they didn't want to get attached to the kid too early because like a 90% chance they're going to die. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Pictures back in the day of family photos and one of the kids is dead.
Yeah. But hey, you got to get the pic. That's weird. I'm glad I live now. I know that. I'm glad I live now. I'm glad I don't just like, hey, you could die at any. I mean, you can die at any moment, but it's a little harder to die nowadays than it was back in the day.
Like, how are you gonna die? You gonna end up getting hacked up, or are you gonna die of old age?
I hope
are you gonna go barrel rolling down the highway?
At any time, dude. Anytime, like that.
It's weird to think about.
That's the scary part. See, I think I'm starting to accept the fact that I have to. I got to accept the fact that we're going to die. But you just hope that it's like comfortable in a bed. It's not, hatchet to the face or, something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is bumming me out. I don't want to talk about this.
Well,
I don't want to.
You brought it up.
How do you want to die, Hunter? How do you want to go?
If you could choose.
Yeah.
See, even dying in a bed means you've been in that bed for probably a long time too, and you're probably miserable.
Maybe.
There's no good
people
way.
say like, oh, he went peacefully in his sleep. We don't know what's peaceful in our sleep.
Yeah.
You could be lying there all of a sudden, and then
exactly.
Right? You don't know.
Just put me down like a cat or something. Animals got it easy.
See, now here's the thing though, man. We when we put our dog, put Kiki's dog down, the pug. Yeah. So we were there for it, right? Like it really wasn't,
isn't
it? Really wasn't that peaceful. Like, because what it did was like he gave him the shot, and then like he's like it's gonna put him in a super deep sleep, like the deepest sleep, and all of a sudden he's like breathing so aggressively because he was out so cold, and then they put the whatever it was else in there to actually put him down.
Hey.
It was like, I mean, it was just, yeah. And I grew up on a farm, man. I mean, I've cut chickens' heads off. I've shot
you've
animals.
Done the deed. For sure.
But it's just, I don't know.
Something about that, man. I don't know if I'd be in that room. I think I'm good on that.
Yeah.
I have the same opinion on funerals. It's like, I don't want to see your dead body. Like, what? It's weird.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to be there when they put you down. I'm going to be there for
it. I'm going to punch your dead body. Yeah, I'm going to punch you as hard as I can. You
know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do right before you're gonna bring me in close. You and I, we're best friends for life, all right? And then you're there, you're on your deathbed, and you're like, Brock, I see the light. I'm fading fast. And right before you go, right that little right before the flatline, I'm gonna punch you right in the dick.
Right. Ah!
That's gonna be the last thing you feel. Is me just haymaker to the dick.
punch, huh? Ah, you bastard.
That's how I'm gonna.
Ah.
That's how you're gonna go out. Just a haymaker to the dick.
Oh!
It's the last thing you're gonna do.
Ah.
Punch into the dick.
I was
by
just
me.
saying, I was gonna give you an elbow when you're in your casket. Just go in for like a hug or something. Is he being nice? Bam! Just an elbow to the chin.
No, what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk into the castle. You're gonna have a step ladder. Why does he have a step ladder? You're gonna get up on top of that ladder.
Oh! Did he just fly off the top rope?
You're gonna pull me out of the casket, tombstone me.
Hey, I thought it was fitting.
That's right. I did the tombstone.
He's already
guys. Come
dead.
on.
It's fine.
It's fine. Like I heard him.
Neck's all kinked over.
My legs are.
Kick this guy out of the funeral. This is
Sit.
Oh,
You walk around, hold me in the headlock, like pointing to the ground.
Ooh, doing the Hulk Hogan.
Ooh.
I love it, dude. Please do that to me, or I'll do that to you.
Yes. Yeah, you know what? I want
don't
people to
care.
walk into my funeral. There's gonna be a wrestling ring, and then my
Yeah.
dead body just propped up there.
At least there's a story with the.
Right.
People will be talking about that for years.
Yeah. He body slammed the
Just
corpse. It's
ragdoll on the corpse. Corpse didn't have a chance.
Put him in the figure 4. Snapped his foot right off. Oh my God. Fantastic. Anyway. All right. I think that's good enough. We've covered enough. I don't know if there's anything else happened on this day that's worth talking about, but that's what happened back in the day. All right, everybody. Have wonderful whatever you're doing, and we'll see you next time.